Hey guys, this is another very quick review, except it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a little bit longer. I just saw Brightburn. Yeah, I thought it looked interesting. It was recommended to me by someone, by a fucking idiot. This movie sucked ass. It sucked my left nut. It was a piece of shit. To be honest, I didn't know it was gonna be a horror movie. I thought it was gonna have horror elements, you can tell by like the trailer, but it tried to be a horror movie and like be like really gory, and it was like, whoa, like look at all this gore. I didn't know the movie was like produced by Sony, which if I had known that, I would have never even come within like a 20-mile radius of this fucking movie theater. Sony can't make good movies. They can't. They're not good at it. They just have a budget, and they're like, what if we try to make movies? And it's not working. It's not working at all. Cause fucking, oh my god, dude. Okay, well, let me start off. I hate most horror movies, and it's not cause, oh, I don't like being scared. It's cause most horror movies are shit. They're just jump scares. The writing sucks. It's the same cliches over and over again. And fucking, okay. So before I really get into it, I'm gonna spoil the shit out of this movie, cause I can't really make fun of it the way I want to if I can't spoil it. So if you want to go watch this piece of shit, by all means, waste your fucking money. But honestly, I'd rather you just burn $20 than give it to Sony. But I mean, I'm not your dad. So, alright, I'm gonna spoil the movie. Don't watch this if you don't want it spoiled. So, the kid's superpowers are never fucking really actually explained. Like, some of them you can fucking notice, like he'll be flying, and like obviously, like I'm not saying like, oh, why didn't they say he flies? Like, I can tell he fucking flies. And he has like super strength, I guess. And he's super fast. At certain points, it seems like he has telekinesis, but I think it's just really bad editing. I think it's supposed to be that he pushed the people. Like, there'll be, like, a scene where someone's like, oh, you little shit, and then, like, it'll cut to them, like, flying against something, and it's, like, I think it's implied that he pushed them, but it's fucking stupid. Every time he appears, it plays the same shitty fucking music, and lights start flickering, and that's, like, there's no reason for that, because it's not like he consciously does it or anything. Like, it's just, like, lights will start flickering. At one point, there's, like a car breaks down, and I don't know if it's like implied that like, oh, they're in Kansas so the car sucks so it breaks down, but it kind of seems like he made it break down. And like, at what point did he learn how to do that? He found out he had superpowers like 2 minutes ago. The pacing in this movie sucks, and I can't tell the passage of time at all in this movie. I don't know how many like days we're supposed to pass by in this movie. Like, at one point it's the kid's birthday, and I don't know how far away from the intro scene that is. I have no fucking idea. It tries to be gory. Like, there's this scene where this woman, like, he starts fucking with, like, the lights in her diner, and she looks up at the lights, which I feel like everyone that writes for a fucking horror movie has just never interacted with anyone. It feels like a fucking, like, producer just fucking, like, opened up a door to a cellar and saw some fucking troglodyte on the floor eating dog food and was like, hey, write a movie for me, kid. Fuck, man. This movie sucked. This movie sucked ass. But yeah, she's looking under the lights because they're flickering, so she's acting like an NPC in a stealth game. Like, what was that? And it fucking explodes in her face. And it has like a scene where she takes the glass out of her eye, which, you know, I've never seen that before. Whoa. I'm sorry, I have to keep on focusing on my face because my phone sucks. Fucking, oh my god. The pacing in this movie is terrible. It feels like every scene that happens in this movie starts and ends in 5 seconds. Like, no one's developed. Whenever any of the characters died, I could not give less of a shit. It's fucking, okay, I don't remember any of their names except for the main kid, and I just remember that his last name was Briar. I'm just gonna call him Edgelord. So, Edgelord, Sonic the Hedgehog here, fucking, he just turns into a villain for no reason. Like, he's just an incel. Like, he likes some girl, and then, like, he fucking, like, harasses her, and she's, like, ill, and he's like, oh, fucking women, and then he goes around killing everyone, including, like, his parents. Fucking, fuck, man. Movie sucked. I paid for it. I paid for this piece of shit. The CG in it is horrible. But it didn't suck enough to be funny. Like, it wasn't like, there were certain scenes in it where I laughed, but I think it was from the insanity of like watching this entire movie all the way through and knowing that like I paid for it. Fucking, okay. So in the movie, there's a scene where it's the end of the movie. It's this big scene where the kid like kills his mom because he's an edgelord, so that's what he has to do. And he fucking like, he's carrying her up in the sky, and I feel like with the amount of money that Sony has, it's inexcusable how bad this scene is. Cause if any of you have ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, like the live action one, I know this is all the way in the back of your head, so you can't actually remember this, because it's that movie's like a fucking tumor. But there's a scene where like the fucking like rock. I haven't seen Last Airbender in a while. I'm sorry. The Earth Nation, fucking like they send a rock and it does like this thing. It goes like this, and you can tell it's like a styrofoam rock on a string. It's horrible. They do that, but with like two people and like a background that doesn't move. So it goes on for probably a little bit over 5 seconds. So like me and my girlfriend were just watching this on the screen, and we were quiet for like the first 3 seconds, and then after that we couldn't keep it. We started fucking laughing in the middle of the theater because it's such a piece of shit. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh, the whole time it's doing the noise that this noise that I'm about to do happens like 50 times when we're like boom, and like you're supposed to be like, oh fuck, dude, this movie's so fucking scary. 2 out of 10. It sucks my left nut.